Good day to you. Good day to you. Good day to you. I am doing the week ahead. I totally forgot what the days were. Oh my goodness. It is from the 2nd through to the 8th. I should write that down. 2nd through to the 8th of February. February starts tomorrow. I'm not doing any clarifications, but I will be starting with Aries and running all the way down through to Pisces. Hello, Miss Vicky. So let us go ahead and just jump right into it. Let's get started. Aries for the week ahead. Hi, Elizabeth. The 2nd through to the 8th of February. Oops. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, feel free to watch your other placements. Goodness. Sun, moon, rising, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. All right, overall energy. You have 2 cards that came out. So could be both your energy, could be other people's energy. Take it how it resonates. Aries. We have number 7, community, with number 12, templed path. I gotta say, I feel like you've gotten this before, that your templed path has something to do with your community or the people that you surround yourself with. But it's pertaining to number 29, imprisonment. It feels like you're overthinking it, overanalyzing. Like there's too much, like you're on your templed path. And I'm not sure if the community is what's making you feel trapped, or if you're starting to call in your community, but there's definitely overthinking, overanalyzing. There's something that's keeping you feeling stuck or stagnant pertaining to you being on your templed path. So we have the 5 of water. Well, there's definitely some things that you need to release, let go of. Oh, Tyrone, that's cute. This is all about you focusing on the things that haven't worked out, being more of a negative Nelly emotionally, right? So there's a need to let that go because it's really tied to number 15, temptation, the devil card. That is Capricorn energy. I feel like you're in a shadow energy, more of a toxic. You have a great, blessed day as well, Tyrone. It just feels like you're focused on the negative, like you're focused on the things that didn't work out. And that could be the imprisonment energy, feeling stuck, because you're overthinking, overanalyzing, or replaying old scenarios in your head, delving things back up from the past. What I do like to see, you're done. You're done with it. 10 of air. You're done overthinking, overanalyzing. You are completing that cycle. You are letting it go. Whatever you were focused on, I feel like you're healing from. And even more beautiful, right after that, you have the Ace of Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Not only is that a brand new way of thinking and believing, like a new cycle beginning in your belief system and your thoughts, but it also feels very spiritual, like downloads and receiving guidance, clarity, honesty, truth, right? And it's also about speaking the truth. And your underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 8, indecision, pertaining to number 18, child. For some of you, it could pertain to a child that you're feeling indecisive about. Maybe it's whether to have one or not. The majority of you, I feel like this is pertaining to your inner child. Something that needs to be let go of, perceived in a different way. See, your perception is what creates your beliefs. And if you want to change anything in your life, the perception needs to change as well. The way that you see things will shift your whole reality, truly. We have the Emperor, number 4. That's you, coming in hot and heavy, strong in your own reading. This is you, well, I heard bucking up, taking a leadership role in your own life, being a leader, and really standing in your power. That's going to bring the Justice card, which is Libra energy, balance, bringing balance back into your life. And then we have the Tower, Scorpio, Aries energy. I feel like that's just all about major shifts and changing, the old crumbling out from underneath your feet, the old that wasn't sustaining you, that wasn't healthy or helpful. I feel like you're going to come out of this prisoned energy with clarity, truth. I also feel like whatever your indecision is, there's growth and expansion regardless. It's just, I feel like there's a need to more surrender and, well, I heard allow the shift to take place. All right, Aries. Your Moonology card. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Yep, surrender. Love it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, and then we will move into Taurus. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Happy Friday, by the way. It's Friday. I assume she's working. I don't know. I would assume she, it is Friday. She'll be around eventually, unless we've cut into her nap time. Alrighty. I should make mention, I have the new pick a card ready to go for Monday. And the card, the cards are actually on the thumbnail, so just an FYI. All right, 741. Taurus. Your week ahead, the 2nd through to the 8th, what to expect, Taurus. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So please do take what resonates and, ooh, excuse me, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I totally shuffled. And or cross-watch for somebody that you're dealing with. I totally shuffled. I feel like I'm going to give it another shuffle. They were literally the same. It was like the same cards, different places. Which normally I would have just kept them, but I'm feeling a reshuffle. It's because these ones are getting old. They're not holding their slickness much anymore. Okay. Taurus, sorry about that. That's better. Much better. Although we still have one card that showed up. All right, Taurus, overall energy for this reading, this upcoming week. We have number 51, Healer of the Ages. Love it. It's good energy to be in. And it's pertaining to number 17, gift. Well, it could be your energy or somebody in your general energetic field. But it feels like either you're receiving a gift of healing or you're going to be giving the gift of healing. But it also feels so much deeper than that. Possibly coming into your spiritual gifts, whatever that might be for you. We do have a King of Water, specifically Pisces energy. Again, you could be embodying this energy, or this could be somebody in your life. This is, again, specifically Pisces, but it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is somebody who's highly intuitive, psychic. Interesting, I heard meets grounded and stable. This is somebody who's kind, caring, compassionate. They feel things very deeply. They're very in tune with vibration and energy. And then we have the, well, that would be meets grounded and stable. We have the Ace of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, grounded, stable, a brand new opportunity, possibly a windfall, movement. I heard you could be moving or, okay, now I'm seeing somebody walking and I got the song, These Boots Are Made for Walking. Interesting. Nancy Sinatra, by the way, on that one. And then we have the Ace of Air, which Aries got in the same spot, but that's all right. Not only is there a brand new opportunity coming in, but we have the Ace of Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, which is all about a brand new way of thinking, believing, clarity coming in, highly intuitive gifts coming. Like this is major, major energy for you this week. And again, it could be you, it could be somebody you're dealing with in your energetic field. I definitely feel like you're going to be receiving the gift regardless. But it definitely could be all your energy, you becoming some form of a healer or receiving some kind of healing gift. In the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 22, Yin. And that's all about, a spiritual winter, but it's really kind of like hermit energy where you're going within and really taking, I heard accountability and then I heard stock, taking accountability, taking stock of what's truly important for you or to you. What? I heard divine trilogy. So whatever that means for you. It's pertaining to a message of concern. It's interesting. I'm wondering if this message of concern is what is going to have you go within and really find your deeper, truer self. And then we do have the Hermit card, which is interesting because it's the same energy as the Yin energy. Really, it's about going within, having some form of spiritual awakening, really getting to know your truth, your divine nature. And I heard divine trilogy again. So maybe that is something for you. This is all about going within, finding out what you're truly passionate about, what your soul purpose is, your destiny. And frankly, I feel like it's coming through, whatever that is. You could be on a major course correction at this time. I'm excited for you. This is amazing, amazing energy. And whether you're giving the gift or receiving the gift, I still feel like it's a gift for you regardless. But a new start is coming. New moon. Well, we did just have the new moon, which I've already switched the calendar, but I'm pretty sure it was on the 29th. So this could be, I heard action and motion. Interesting. I feel like that's kind of an interesting. All right, let's shuffle to get on to lay Gemini. I don't know why. I thought Tyrone's message was super cute. Do you think someday we could meet and make Hamburger Helper together? I don't know. That was very inventive, but also like creative for sure. Tyrone should use that. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. This time I'll shuffle really, really good. I feel like I did last time, but it's like they don't slide away from each other, so they kind of stick in clumps. All right. Gemini at 15:07. Gemini. This is for the week ahead, the 2nd through to the 8th of February. Can't believe it's February already. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Again, this is for the 2nd through to the 8th of February. Am I taking this? No. Okay. Gemini, there are two energies here. It could be both yours, somebody you're dealing with. Take it how it resonates. We have number 38, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, and number 21, strategy. This is your love, compassion, self-acceptance. Well, the 4th chakra is. And then we have strategy. And it's pertaining to number 32, despair. So it feels like there's something pertaining to your emotional state, your heart chakra, that you're trying to move through. I heard manipulate, but trying to like maneuver through, because there could be an energy of feeling, I mean, despair is such a word, isn't it? I mean, I feel like there could be different levels. Like it doesn't have to be like, oh, bottom of the barrel. It could be, but it also could just be like disparaging thoughts or emotions or just having a tough time. And it feels like it's pertaining to your heart. So something emotional. And I feel like you are definitely trying to maneuver through it. Like, if you are trying to manipulate, that's not going to be super helpful, but to move through it, to strategize in the respect of, you know, to me, strategizing would be like, you know, okay, I'm going to make a deal with myself every time this feeling or emotion comes up. I'm going to, you know, feel my way through it. I'm going to hold it and, you know, talk my way through it. That would be like a strategy. We have the Page of Water. Well, pages bring news. And again, I feel like it's emotional. I feel like there's definitely something that's coming up to the surface pertaining to your emotions. And then we have the Four of Fire. Four of Wands feels like there could be some kind of a celebration, a union, but more so needing to move on to the temple path. With number 18, the Moon energy, Cancer. There's definitely something pertaining to your heart that you are trying to move through or move past. It feels rough. However, I will say that there's a need to be a little bit more playful and more easy on yourself, more childlike, as opposed to why so serious is what I heard. Why so serious? When it comes to some kind of, for some of you, it is a union. For others of you, I feel like it's talking about in order to get back on track or get back on your path, there's a need to get back into that childlike energy where things are light and fluffy and fun and not so serious, not so, I heard emotionally devastating. So with number 18, the Moon, there's a need for you to move through fear, follow your intuition, and let go of, there's deep secrets. Like I'm seeing really dark spots in an ocean, things that have never been unmasked or unhidden. Like there's things very deep that need to be moved through, but the only way out is through. Like you can't sidestep it or manipulate it or control it or shove it down. Like there's a need to feel it and let it go. But like while talking yourself through it, if you will. We'll come back to that in a second if there's more messages. In your underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 9, broken heart. Well, that would be the despair when it comes to the emotions. But what I do like about this card is that it is about healing it. It's healing. Yes, it's broken, but it's healing. It's pertaining to number 5, a mature man. Interesting, because every time I get this mature man, I always fixate on the globe, which to me is like the world card. I feel like this was growth, whether it's pertaining to a mature man or not. I feel like this is all about your growth. This was something that you needed to go through in order for it to be brought into your awareness, and that there is no, how do I say that? Like, I mean, it sounds almost like business like, whatever. I'm just going to give it to you. It feels as if this is like a contract that you were meant to move through to literally wake you up. It wasn't meant to be forever. Whatever this is, whatever this heartbreak is, was meant to be thrown into your face so that you could heal it. And if not this time and you repeat the cycle, it's going to happen again. It could be pertaining to a Sagittarius, or you could have that in your chart. This is the King of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, what I find interesting is that the King of Fire has a heart. Like, this is all about a heart chakra situation, emotions, something that's really, and I keep seeing the deep, dark spots in the ocean, like that people haven't explored yet. There's something that needs to be explored or pulled up or moved through. Fear, for sure. There's some kind of fear. For some of you, it could even be that you have fear of these emotions. The fear of feeling. The fear of, the fear of something good almost, because it's not in your comfort zone. Interesting. We have patience, number 14. That's all about divine timing. I feel a sneeze coming on. We'll see if it comes out. And in divine timing, I feel like you have the 9 of Earth, wish fulfillment. But it's not just wish fulfillment. It's taking your energy back and really reaping the rewards of the work and energy you've put into yourself. This is considered a single card. For some of you, it could be a windfall, but I really don't feel like we're on that level. I feel like there's some abandonment issues or feeling, what is that? FOMO, fear of missing out, getting yourself in sticky situations, because it almost feels like you're super wanting to be, I heard it's a mystery. It's almost like you, I feel like you would know if you dig into this deep hole, ocean hole. But it almost feels like you're trying, there's this image and you're trying to fit around a square peg in a round hole, like with every situation. And it feels like there needs to be some more self-exploring that needs to take place. But I definitely feel like you have a new cycle coming in for you. Or at least the opportunity. I'll say that, because we also all always have the opportunity to repeat a cycle if we so choose not to really go within and do the work. You could definitely have something amazing coming in for you, but again, there's work that needs to be done. I keep hearing unmasked. And I don't even like the word work. There's like layers of an onion that need to be peeled away to get to, I heard, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the lollipop? And I'm seeing the wise old owl on TV. I think that's a Tootsie Roll commercial or a sucker commercial. All right, Gemini, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. I definitely feel like you have a new cycle beginning. But again, you need to make sure that you're shifting from whatever it was before, or else you're going to repeat the same. It'll be a new cycle with new people, but you'll repeat the same until you move through whatever it is. Okay, let's move on to Cancer. Yes, one layer at a time. See, these shuffle swimmingly well. Swimmingly well. I think my good tarot, I just need a new good tarot deck. They don't have that glaze on them anymore. Probably because I've had it for a long time. It's been used. Again, happy Friday. We have a snowstorm coming. Yay! We haven't had snow at all this year. I'm excited. I mean, it's super late. But, I mean, I guess we're still in winter, but it's late. Like, I feel like we should have had snow in December. Oh, come on. Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Do one more for good measure. Oh, it's raining here too, but it's supposed to turn to snow tonight, and then like until Monday, I guess. But you never know. They always say one thing and then different things happen. Cancer at 2702. Alrighty, Cancer. This is for the upcoming week, the 2nd through to the 8th. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So please do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross-watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. A whole lotta. Okay. Interesting. All right. Cancer, overall energy, we have number 28, victory. Success, feeling very victorious. When it comes to number 38, toil and labor. Something that I feel like you probably were putting a lot of energy and effort into. A lot of work went into you feeling this way. We'll find out what it might be. I mean, it could be a lot of things. It could be putting work into yourself or into a business or a relationship, but we'll find out. We have the 3 of Earth. This is definitely something creative, something tangible, possibly work-related. It also could be a collaboration of sorts, and it feels like there's victory, success, something's paying off. It's causing for you to have a new perception, Pisces energy, the Hanged Man, pertaining to a family situation, unconditional love, something that could be upwards of 10 years, if not longer. But this is an ending of a cycle. It's a 10. But I feel like you're perceiving this differently, this family unit, this loving situation, if you will. It could be a marriage. It could be your immediate family. I mean, take it how it resonates. Could just be a relationship. We have the 2 of Air. So I feel like you're having some kind of victory in a collaboration, some kind of business venture, if you will, or some creative endeavor that you've put yourself in. And that in itself is causing for a shift in your perspective. Something is shifting when it comes to family matters. And it's putting you in a position of needing to make a choice, a decision. One that it appears to be that you are either unwilling or unable to. So this upcoming week, there's a choice that you need to make, and it could be pertaining to a family and a business. Like maybe there's one that you have to pick over the other or something, but it almost feels like this is what's bringing on some kind of a successful shift or change that's allowing you to perceive something different. In your underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 9, broken heart. Pertaining to number 23, courthouse. So the question is this an ending of a family situation taking place, a dynamic? The courthouse is like something that's coming into a conclusion. There's going to be a judgment or some final decision. Oh, I heard clarity. But whatever the heartbreak is, it's going to heal. I just feel like whatever this is not necessarily going to go the way that you had wanted it to, or desired it to. I definitely feel like there is a single energy with the 9 of Earth. It is also wish fulfillment, but sometimes wish fulfillment comes at a cost. Normally it does. When we shift our paradigm, not everybody gets to go with us. So for some of you, I feel like there's definitely a feeling of being victorious, and there's something you've put a lot of hard work and effort into, and I feel like it's a collaboration or a business endeavor. That in itself is what's shifting your perspective on some kind of a family situation, and there's a choice that needs to be made, and you're not willing to make it. I feel like it might be made for you. It is definitely a wish fulfillment, and you could be coming into some finances because of this. For a very few of you, there could be something being left to you, or a will that is, there was something unexpected coming through, but that's not for everybody, probably one person. The 9 of Earth is definitely feeling solitude, but it's good. It feels good. There's just something that transpires that I feel like you were stuck on. You needed to make a choice and a decision, and it happened for you. And it definitely feels like it could be pertaining to the ending of some kind of a family situation. Now, that could be a lot of things, so take it how it resonates. Oh, gosh. Cancer. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. We actually, I believe, have eclipses starting in March. I believe in March. Which reminds me, my birthday's coming. March 3rd. 3-3. Good things come in 3. Or come on 3. 3-3. Anyway. We're going to move through to Leo as I shuffle. Again, I want to mention that if you are interested in checking out the pick a card on Mondays, I am trying to make sure that those get posted early enough that hopefully people will be able to see the thumbnail with the cards, because I do them live, and that makes for a difficult time when somebody just pops in and wants to, doesn't have the cards out there for you to see. Oh, I wonder, maybe. I'm thinking to myself. Okay. Leo at 3428. 3428 for Leo. This is for the 2nd through to the 8th. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements. Sun, moon, rising. Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Leo. All right, we have two. Oh, I was going to say three. We have two energies that came out. Could be you and somebody you're dealing with. It could be both yours. Take it how it resonates. Well. So we have number 14, caring connection. And number 13, financial constraints, pertaining to number 23, courthouse. So interesting. I definitely feel like there's a caring connection. It could be causing I don't feel like it's causing financial constraints. I feel like you were in the energy of financial constraint, and or the person you're dealing with is. But there's a caring connection, and one or the both of you are in financial constraints due to some kind of a court ruling, if you will, or a judgment that is taking place or has taken place. Caring connection does not have to be a relationship like boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It can be friend, family. It's a caring connection. It's somebody that you care about. We do have the Queen of Air, specifically Libra, but it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel like this could be the person you're dealing with. This is, I love the wise old owl on her shoulder, but this is somebody who speaks truth. They're very diplomatic. They could even be the judgment pertaining to the courthouse situation. They're definitely willing to hear what people have to say, but they're also willing to cut out people, places, and situations that don't serve them. Sometimes could verge on being a people pleaser, but very intelligent. We do have a Four of Water. Four of Water is rejection. There could be, maybe you're rejecting this person or they're rejecting you. Something feels like it's been rejected. And then we have the Tower. Number 16, Aries, Aquarius energy. This is life-changing. It's literally, I heard here today, gone tomorrow. Something shifts and truly, I heard rattles your cage. This is very interesting. The reason I find it interesting is because in the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 21, strategy, and it's pertaining to number 29, imprisonment. So there's a financial dilemma taking place. Now, I feel like this is something, I heard child support. So for some of you, it could pertain to child support for this person or you. So flip the roles if need be. I'm going to speak as if it's your energy, but if you're like, no, that's the person I'm dealing with, feel free to shift it. But I feel like you're in a caring connection of sorts. There's some kind of financial constraint coming pertaining to some kind of court ruling or courthouse. There's definitely rejection, and I don't know if you're rejecting this person or they're rejecting you, but it's like a major shakeup, ground shaking. Something major shifts and changes. The strategy is all about trying to get out of this imprisonment. Now, are you going to prison? Because it could be literal, especially with the courthouse. Or is it just that you're up in your headspace, overthinking, overanalyzing? You show up really strong, the Queen of Fire, unless you're dealing with an Aries, but I feel like this is more your energy. In the underlying, like you're very powerful in your underlying. With the 8 of Fire, I feel like that is passion, drive, desire, forward momentum towards this Two of Water. So what I find very interesting is that I don't know if the financial constraint is even financial constraint. I feel like it is fear, stress, lack, indecision, negative nilly, because like the Five of Pentacles, which would be considered financial constraint, is also along the lines of feeling left out in the cold or abandoned. So take it how it resonates, but I feel like there's an energy of somebody who is feeling judged or feeling like they've been left out in the cold or feeling like they've been abandoned. And the strategy is almost an energy. It's like you're trying to get out of this energy of lack. I feel like you definitely possibly were, no, I feel like you definitely would have been rejected on some level. And it's ground shattering, shaking. It's tough. It's tough to handle. However, I feel like whatever your strategy is going to shift that, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like this is manipulation. I feel like truly your strategy is to get out of whatever energy you were in. It's like you're taking your power back. You're no longer, if that makes sense, like you're no longer in this lacking energy. You're no longer up in your headspace. You've taken your power back and you're moving forward with full force, and not in a weird, creepy way. Like, I feel like you're definitely like forward momentum. Like you've let go of whatever was holding you back and you're putting it towards this caring connection. And I almost feel like whatever the wake-up call was, whatever the rejection, is what shifted all of this for you. So I definitely feel like whatever the situation is going to work out. It's just, there was a need to be, for some of you, I heard put in your place. I don't know what that means, but there was a need to be, whatever, the way it transpired was meant to almost rebuild you, if that makes sense. All right, Leo, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Nice. We are moving on to a Virgo. As I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Oh, Kali-dokali. I say that, but I'm still shuffling. It's going to be a second. Oh, goodness. Okay. One more. One more, the one that seems almost impossible to shuffle anymore. I'm like, I'm gonna triple, double, quadruple shovel, whatever. Like, let's make it shuffleable. Well, that's good. Virgo at 4422. 4422. Ooh, that seems like a auspicious number. 4422. Virgo, this is for the week ahead, the 2nd through to the 8th of February. I do give my feeling on the card. Oh my God. Along with any channel messages that come my way. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Oh, Kaleidokali. Virgo, week ahead. The wind is blowing the tree outside my window. It's nice. We have number 36, second chakra archangel Ariel. That's intimacy and creativity. And it's pertaining to number 28, expectation. Yeah, I feel like it's a creative channel. I mean, take it how it resonates. It is intimacy, creativity. But I feel like there's a creative channel that you're trying to open up. And for some of you, it could be that you're attempting to create a life. So take that how it resonates. For those who are wanting to be with child, it's interesting because, I mean, look at she's holding the chakra right, where it's meant to be, but still, it definitely feels like there could be an expecting energy. But again, you could be giving birth to your creative endeavors as well. We have number 3, the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. Well, this is literally giving birth to your creative endeavors, turning your creative gifts and desires, dreams into tangible, real things. It also does talk about a time of fertility. We are in the month of February, and that Hallmark holiday has a tendency to bring about many bundles of blessings of joy, right? So this is abundance, creativity, new beginnings. And then we have a page of fire. Beautiful. Pages bring news, but it feels also like you could be moving forward with passion, drive, and desire. You could be meeting your match. We have the Emperor, number 4. Nice. For some of you, this is another person, specifically Aries, but it's the energy of somebody who's in control, who's in charge, who takes a leadership role in their own life. They could also be like a business owner. For others of you, if this is not necessarily a person, it could be that you are turning your dreams into reality and bossing up. But this would be a very strong power couple. So it feels more so like this is somebody coming in. It could be a boss, again, for you. Doesn't have to be romantic for you to be a power couple. You could have a business endeavor that just is freaking amazing because you're in the Empress energy, they're in the Emperor energy, and it's a powerful union. But for some of you, if this isn't a creative project, it could be far more than that. And it's still a beautiful, I heard it's picturesque. With the page of fire, this again feels like there's some kind of, I heard telecommunication. So take that how it resonates. Could be telepathy, could be any kind of communication coming through with passion and drive. Your creative ideas towards this person who could have clout, if you will. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 9, broken heart. Well. And it's pertaining to number 20, house. So you could be in a home family situation that is heartbreaking. You could be losing your home, moving homes. It is going to heal. It's just there's some kind of a tie to a home. For some of you, the home is an outer shell of your self-identity, something that's dying or going away, which is interesting because I don't know where this is coming from, but it almost feels like I heard the snake sheds its skin. And I don't mean snake in a... Oh my gosh, we're in the year of the snake, aren't we? Yes, we are. Maybe that's maybe it's like a rebirth in that respect. Like and that can be heartbreaking, you know? But I feel like for some of you, it is pertaining to a home. There's something pertaining to a home or a family situation that is heartbreaking. Or maybe you were trying to get a home and you didn't get it. It could be a family situation as well. We have the Six of Fire. Well, that is recognition, but it also talks about being recognized, receiving some kind of an award, possibly a small level of fame. With an Ace of Fire, a brand new passionate beginning, or Aries, Leo, Sag. Interesting. I find all this very interesting. You have a lot of fire going on, Virgo, for... Oh my gosh. And should I also not make mention that the South Node is in your sign? So expect some major shifts and changes. Expect things to be one way one day and completely different the next. And then we have the Three of Fire. This is you moving towards something, waiting for your ships to come in, turning your back on the old, moving towards the new. Again, a lot of fire energy, which talks to me about you pushing forward, having more creativity, joy, passion, drive, and desire, recognition, opportunities. And again, you could even have an emperor coming in or vice versa. But it doesn't have to be love. It could be, doesn't have to be. It could just be a very strong coming together of a power couple to create. But for some of you, I feel like you're moving into like a very powerful union with self, if you will, masculine, feminine. Virgo, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Confidence. Be confident. All right, we're going to move on to Libra. Hey, Yasin, I think you're on the wrong site. That's going to be a no. Nope, that's not what I'm here for. I think they have a site for that. Or another platform, I should say. Or Yasin, I don't know if I said it correctly. Hopefully you showed yourself out. All right. We're gonna super duper shuffle. Okay. Libra at 53.49. 53.49. We are halfway through. We have done Aries all the way through. We're on Libra. We have Scorpio through Pisces left. Let's get into it. Libra, this is for the week ahead, the 2nd through to the 8th. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements. Sun, moon, rising. Venus, cross watch for somebody that you're dealing with. All righty. What do we got? Libra. Okay. energy for this upcoming week for Libra, we have number 30, the garden and the gate. Normally, I would say, the garden and the gate is all about needing to get outside of your comfort zone. But this is pertaining to number 19, coffin. So I feel like, ready or not, transformation is coming. You are moving out of a comfort zone into something completely new. I heard uncharted territory. Love it. We have the messenger of air. You're following your intuition. You could be receiving guidance, downloads, clarity. And I feel like as long as you stay open to that, this is going to be a gentle ride. We do have number 3, the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. That is a time of fertility. I feel like that's you. Taurus, Libra, that's you. You being in your Empress energy. It's all about new beginnings, a time of fertility, bringing those dreams and desires into reality. For some of you, could be that you're very fertile for giving or having children, depending male, female, put yourself where you belong. But it also does depict a time of recreating, procreating, whatever. Creating a birth, a child. That being said, it's also new beginnings. It is abundance and prosperity. And then we have the 9 of fire. That's chironic wounding. It's interesting. This card, when it comes to the chironic wounding, I enjoy because it is her. It's like you can see whatever these things are, she's burning through them. She's moving up, and it's almost as if they're turning into fireflies, like she's transmuting them or transforming them into something purposeful. They are fireflies, aren't they? Yes, they are. Interesting. But it almost like magical, like she's transmuting it, she's shifting it, she's changing this whatever, these burdens, these wounds, into something magical and beautiful. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 38, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is your heart chakra, love, compassion, self-love, and it's pertaining to number 18, child. Some of you could be with a child, having a child. For some of you, I feel like it's talking about if you do have children, love, compassion, but it's also inner child work, right? We have the 10 of Earth. This is an ending taking place to a long cycle of energy and effort that you've put forth into something. What have you been putting energy and effort into? The messenger of Earth. The messenger of Earth is a very slow moving, it is the slowest knight in the deck. And it's good because this is the energy of somebody who's loyal and faithful and determined. And once they're set on their course, they're not going anywhere, no matter how long it takes. And they're moving to the star. Wish fulfillment. Now, if I could be so bold. We have the 9 of fire down here. And in this card, it just so happens to depict stars. And then we have the wish fulfillment, Aquarius energy, star. That would make it a 10. Which to me feels like you're dropping burdens down. You've put a lot of energy, effort, and work into, again, self-acceptance, love, self-love. Again, it could talk about a child, but I feel like it's so much deeper than that. I feel like you've had your eye on the prize and you've continuously moved towards what it is that you desire, your hope, your faith. I don't like the word hope, but your faith, your North Star, your wish fulfillment. Well, we'll just take these real quick. We have the Hermit card, Virgo energy, and then the Wheel of Fortune, number 10, or Fortune's Wheel in this deck, Pisces, Sagittarius. I feel like you have done a lot of work. I feel like there's been a lot of internal work done. Unless this is calling for you to do it and you're going to start this next week, I feel like the majority have already done this. And this is all about going within, figuring out what you're truly passionate about, and your North Star, what you're destined to do here on this 3D planet. With the Fortune's wheel, this is things getting moving after a time of stagnancy, something finally shifting in your favor, some kind of a windfall and accelerated progress taking place. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Libra. Whew, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. You know, I feel like you probably do have a practical plan, because I feel like things are moving and shaking, but maybe it needs to be grounded a little bit more into reality in some respect. So, all right, we're moving on to Scorpio while I shuffle. Hello, Kanzati. Did I say that right? Hopefully. I did Gemini earlier, so you might want to rewind to get to that, or closer to the beginning. I do personal readings, which you can find information in the description box. If you want a question, you can do a super chat question. One question per super chat. It's a $5 minimum. Just so everybody knows, if you do a super chat, the questions don't get answered till the very end. Yes, you're very welcome. Also, if you haven't started rewinding yet, I would advise you to check out your moon, rising, Venus, not just your sun sign. That normally gives a lot more, and then you can piece it together. All right, Scorpio, as I shuffle. Yeah, that's interesting. That was upside down. We don't read the good tarot in the reverse, though. Okay. Scorpio at 6243. 6243. All right, Scorpio, this is for the week ahead, the 2nd through to the 8th of February. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So always take, good grief, what resonates and leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross-watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Happy Friday, by the way. Everybody, thank you for joining me on your Friday evening, your early Friday evening. Whatever. Whatever, let's keep going. Okay. Scorpio, overall energy for this upcoming week. Number 8, indecision in the reverse. Well, that's always refreshing to see. And it's pertaining to number 25, high honor. I heard you're taking the high road and you're not indecisive. You know which direction you're taking, and it's the high road. Whatever that means to you, whatever context that is for you, you're taking the high road. I dig it. We have the 8 of air. I feel like you have been up in your headspace for some time. Stress, overthinking, overanalyzing, worst case scenario. With the 7 of air, you know, I feel the 7 of air can be deception, self-deception. There could have been a little bit of that going on, but I feel like it's more strategy. I feel like you were overthinking, overanalyzing, worst case scenario. You dropped back down to, okay, let's figure this out in order to make the decision, right? And then we come back to an 8 of water. Well, that's emotionally emotional detachment. You're walking away from something because you're in search for your 9 of water, a wish fulfillment. This 8 of water is old, stagnant. It is not flipping the bill for you. So you go from overthinking, overanalyzing, stress, fear, worst case scenario to no, I'm putting my big girl or big boy panties on and I am literally going to figure this out, make a decision, and I'm going to emotionally detach. I'm not sure what you're emotionally detaching from, but whatever the decision, there was something that had you up in your headspace for a hot minute and you're taking the high road. Whatever it is, I feel like you're putting yourself first. In the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 18, anxiety, pertaining to number 14, a message of concern. Well, there's your stress, your fear, you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing. And again, there's some kind of a concerning message. I'm not clarifying, and this is a general reading, so I feel like you're going to know. If this is your message, you're going to know. And again, this is all playing out next week. But there's something that you're literally going to take control and charge of, something that you've overthought, overanalyzed, or you will be overthinking and overanalyzing. Not for long, for sure. Because whatever this anxiety, stress, and message of concern, you're literally jumping ship. You are the 6 of air. You're moving away to calmer mental and emotional waters. It's like a rite of passage. You're done. You're done with whatever this is. You're emotionally detaching. You're moving away from I heard turmoil, tumultuous situation. So, and I am going to throw out the 2 of fire. I feel like you are, to me, that's the minor arcana of the world. You're turning your back on the old and moving forward with passion, drive, desire, forward thinking, future forward. Like the world is your oyster. I don't need to play in this sandbox anymore. With the High Priestess Pisces energy, follow your intuition. And I think it's guiding you. And I think it's guiding you in the right direction. I don't just think, I know. I feel like that was really short, sweet, and to the point, but it felt really, really good. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. Yeah, that 9 of Cups, that wish fulfillment. Hold your vision. All right, we're moving on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Alrighty, Sagittarius. And then we have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. We are moving right through this. I like your big smiles, Elizabeth. Those were smiles, weren't they? Yeah, I thought so. What's the thinking face? Oakley, Dokely, Sagittarius. Shuffle. Okay. Sagittarius, number 6906. All right. This is for Sagittarius for the week ahead. The 2nd through to the 8th of February. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Oop. We're stuck. Feel free to watch your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Okay. Sagittarius, I need to take a sip. I'm parched. Ooh, that's watered down. Overall energy for this reading is number 3, blossoming abundance. Nice. And it's pertaining to number 23, courthouse. You could be receiving some kind of inheritance or judgment that's coming, ruling in your favor. Doesn't have to be courthouse, but it definitely feels like some kind of a judgment and abundance coming your way. Something balancing out, possibly. We have a king of water, specifically Pisces. Could be dealing with a Pisces or have that in your chart. This is the energy of somebody who's kind, caring, compassionate, highly intuitive, psychic. They feel things very deeply, don't necessarily show their emotions, but they can feel the energy, the waves. I'm seeing, interesting, I'm seeing Aquarius, the ripple, the Aquarius, yeah, whatever. We have the 4 of fire. This could be some form of a union for you, a wedding, a celebration, a getting together. But what I find interesting is that for some of you, you are ending a relationship or beginning one. Now, the reason I say ending or beginning is that we have said water sign, which also pertains to emotions and love, with the 4 of fire, which could be a union of sorts, a celebration. And I'm not feeling templed path energy. I'm feeling very union or wedding anniversary celebration. And then we have the world card, an ending of a cycle, number 21, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. With the blossoming abundance in courthouse, there could be a finalization of a union, something possibly coming to an end. No, that's what I'm getting. So unless I get another storyline, I'll let you know. In the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 13, financial constraints, pertaining to number 17, gift. So there could have been a situation where if there was some kind of a court battle taking place, or you could have already been in financial constraints, I feel like you're receiving a gift. The gift is blossoming abundance. The gift could even be that this is coming to an end, at the end of a cycle, a time to celebrate, a time to move into a new direction. We have a Hierophant. So the Hierophant Taurus energy is a higher level of commitment. Again, I feel like this could have been some kind of a marriage or long-term investment of sorts, a union of sorts, something. This is the energy also of seeking out higher guidance or mentors. But I feel like this is a higher level of commitment that you were in. I also feel like you're moving more into an yeah, I'm sorry. This might not be your reading. This to me feels like a divorce. We even have, which I've never noticed before, 2 rings over here. And I feel like this is taking place in divine timing. Number 14, Sagittarius energy. This was meant to transpire or come to an end. And I feel like it's a gift. Now, there could have been some third-party situation. I will say third parties don't have to be cheating on another person with another person. I mean, the card definitely depicts that, but I don't feel like that's necessarily everybody's story. It could be that this person was cheating with you with work. Like work was far more important than you or the kids or the family or whatever, or their friends, or business trip, like whatever the case is, it feels like you were not a priority. And I heard going through the motions. So again, you could be dealing with a water sign. Um, and if this isn't your reading, check out your other placements. But I feel at the end of the day, you're feeling like you received the gift, you received the abundance, you received, well, you're in the energy of blossoming abundance. So just the fact that I feel like this is finally ending or coming to an end, but I feel like also whatever the financial constraint is, there's something coming in for you, whether it's finances, abundant, like whatever it is. I feel like something shifted and changed, or at least in divine timing, there's something that's going to allot you the gift, whatever the gift is. But I honestly feel like you're doing fine. Like you're in the energy of happiness, joy, abundance. So even if there was financial constraints taking place, I feel like that's shifted. And even the financial constraints, because I heard it, sometimes it talks about being left out in the cold, and that was a gift that it was meant to transpire. When divine timing is at play, it means that this was meant to take place. Okay. Sagittarius, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Excuse me. Work through your fears. All right. Capricorn. Oh, I'm glad it resonates, as long as, you know, it's good for you. Oop, what are we doing here? Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We are on Capricorn, and then we have Aquarius and Pisces, and then we are done. Just in time for me to watch the winter storm blow on in. Super excited. I take that back. I don't think we're getting snow till like 2 in the morning, and there's no way I'm staying up till then. But I do get up at roughly 4:35 in the morning, so I'll be able to watch it. We'll see. Like I said, sometimes the weather person's wrong and we get it sooner. Sometimes we don't get it at all. All right. Capricorn at 7747. Capricorn, this is for the week ahead, the 2nd through to the 8th. And if your name is Leanne, you're very missed. Okay. Just had to throw that out there. Little shout out to Leanne. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So please do take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Oakley, dokily. Ooh, interesting. I just got this song, I'm Walking on Sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. And it's time to feel good. Okay. Holy macaroni. Are you ready? Capricorn, overall energy for your reading. All tied up. Ew, get out of that energy. It's pertaining to number 9, change. Change is good. And I feel like this is meant to take place. So don't be stressed or freaking out or concerned. Take a deep breath. Just, you know, continue to tell yourself, I am being led and guided. Everything is working out for my best and highest good. We have number 5, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Higher level of commitment. Well, this could be that you're reaching out towards a guru, or committing to your own spiritual ascension, if you will. However, I feel like it also means that you have a higher level of commitment towards the 6 of Earth, which is balance, number one, balance. But it also is about being generous and also being able to receive, because a lot of times we love to give, but when it comes to people giving back to us, we're like, oh no, I don't need, oh, you don't have to do, like, no, be open to receive. It's what makes the world go round, apparently. We have the 4 of Air. This is healing, receiving guidance, downloads, meditation, with the Ace of Earth. Okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, brand new beginning taking place. Could be a windfall of cash, money, could be what the change is. Maybe you're moving jobs, moving state, moving country, but there's a brand new opportunity taking place. So I feel like you're committing to, and again, you could be committing to a higher spiritual practice, finding yourself a guru, but I also feel like you have a higher level of commitment to be grounded, stable, and balanced, really giving and taking, very balanced, right? Healing, resting, going within, meditation. And that's when you're getting this opportunity coming through. So it feels like you've actually been doing quite a bit of work. I don't feel like this is something that you just started. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of. We have number 10, storm warning. Well, it's pertaining to number 12, privileged lady. So male, female, whether you're a male or female, there is a storm warning pertaining to a privileged lady. And right away, I'm feeling like this is somebody who's too big for their britches. It feels like there could be conflict or chaos taking place with another individual because of your change, because of your shift. And maybe that's why you were kind of freaked out about it up in your head. Like maybe in some roundabout way, it could affect this person. Maybe it's your significant other. Maybe it's a family member or a friend or a boss or something. And your shift and change is going to inadvertently affect them in some way. But who cares? Because this is good for you. And that's what matters, right? As long as you're not purposely hurting people, and living your life is not purposely hurting people. We have a 10 of fire. You are getting a new way of thinking. You're done with an old, well, I heard lie and then stereotype, but it's an old belief system, which could be both, you know, lies and stereotypes. I feel like you're on some kind of a spiritual ascension with the Hermit card, Virgo energy. This is, again, going within, figuring out what you want, what you're passionate about, what your destined path in life is. And it can be scary. Like, okay, I'm doing all this work. I'm doing it. I'm moving forward. And it can be a little bit like, ooh. But get out of that energy and get excited. Because we have the Tower, Aquarius, Aries energy, not Aquarius, excuse me, Scorpio, Aries energy. This is groundbreaking. This is insane, like shift and change. Like there's no going back. Once you've gone within and opened yourself up to your higher self, this changes forever. There's no going back to the old you. And it almost feels like an accelerated path on this spiritual awakening. Like it feels very quick, not like, oh, we're going to do a whole, year of this. And maybe in 2 years, this, no, it's like rapid fire. We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. This is following your intuition, opening up to your spiritual gifts, or again, somebody who is spiritually gifted. You're on I heard a warpath. Like this is not in a negative sense. The World card, number 21, time to celebrate, because this is accelerated growth. And it all, frankly, I don't know what it all started with. I know that you have change that's taking place. And I feel like this privileged lady, whoever this is to you, this is why there's storm warning, because it is like you're rapid fire. And the World card, again, is a time to celebrate. You're out of an old cycle. You're moving into a new cycle. And with the Queen of Earth, that's you. So you end this old cycle and you begin a new one in your power, in your strength, grounded, stable. I mean, look at her. Like, she's a force to be reckoned with, right? But that's also, she's very balanced. She likes the finer things in life, but she's also loves to gift things, and it's beautiful energy. I heard you're on a warpath again. You got 2 Moonology cards. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. We are moving on to Aquarius. I think that was a really good Capricorn reading. It's a shame Leanne is not here for it. Like, I feel like that was a really good one. Hopefully she'll watch it later. Happy Friday! Thank you for joining me on this Friday. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you. Okay. Aquarius at 8652. Happy birthday to all of the Aquariuses. Happy birthday to you. This is for the week ahead, the 2nd through to the 8th. Woo. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So do take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody that you are dealing with. Interesting. Okay, Aquarius. Overall energy for the reading is number 9, broken heart. It's healing, though. It'll be okay. So there is a heart wound that is in the process of healing. We have number 13 pertaining to a wealthy man. Maybe you're the wealthy man and your heart's broken or healing, or maybe it is pertaining to a wealthy man. We have the 4 of water. 4 of water is all about rejection. Whether you were doing the rejecting or you're feeling rejected, it is interesting because it talks about being unsatisfied with the emotional opportunities you've been receiving. There is one on its way to you, a new one. But again, it's being unsatisfied or flat out being rejected. We have the Page of Water. I feel like that's the new opportunity that's coming in, right? Because we're in an energy of trying to mend a broken heart. It could even be that this wealthy man is the one coming in, the new opportunity coming in. So take that how it resonates. This could just be you sat in this energy because of some kind of a rejection or not being happy with the emotional opportunities, and in comes this wealthy man, and he could be that Page of Water. I feel like it starts out kind, sweet, gentle, innocent, like, hey, let's go get a coffee. You have nice hair or a nice car. Like, who knows? It doesn't feel like a full-on craziness. And this person, I feel like, is a king of air or this is you. I'm going to say this is probably you, Aquarius, although it's specifically Gemini. I feel like this is pertaining to Aquarius. And it feels like this person could be coming towards you. Male, female, not gender specific. Flip the roles if need be. But it feels like you're mending over some kind of a situation. And I feel like it's good if this person's coming in that they're taking it slow, because you're in the middle of healing, right? So interesting. In the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of, we have number 15, appreciation. Well, it feels like you're feeling appreciation pertaining to number 3, a marriage. So this could be that you are having some kind of appreciation pertaining to a marriage. Maybe you're currently in, you were in, it could even be that there's, I guess, love at first sight, where you see this person and you're like, yeah, this is going to be the one. Or having appreciation for somebody else's union. We'll pull it together here in a minute. We have a 2 of Earth. 2 of Earth is the energy of putting forth too much energy and effort. It's emotional and energetically draining. It is attempting to juggle 2 situations. With the messenger of water, this is more of a bigger step. And I feel like with the water, the messenger of water and the underlying energy, it's more of a psychic, intuitive, it doesn't feel like communication from another person. It feels more like your intuition is leading and guiding you towards the 9 of Earth. A wish fulfillment, yes, but it's also an energy of well, single. It's a single energy. It's also being able to reap the rewards of all the energy and effort you've put into something. Financial, grounded stability. So I feel honestly like you're heartbroken about a specific person or place or situation. There could have been rejection involved. But again, I feel like there is an opportunity coming in. Now, I don't know if this is what you're heartbroken over or if this is the opportunity coming in. But I definitely feel like somebody's coming in. And it's like I heard a Hail Mary. But I feel like it's light and fluffy. Like it's not meant to be, let's dive on in, right? It feels very light and fluffy. Could be somebody you know. Maybe it's somebody you don't know. I'm not sure. But I feel like it kind of makes you get back into your power. It's like, what? I heard Betty got her groove back, but I don't even think that's the right name. But it almost makes you feel like, well, now I'm hearing take my breath away. It almost feels like it kind of takes your mind. It's like a break from, not to say you're not still healing, but it's almost like a refreshment. I don't know if that sounded right or not. Either way, in the underlying energy, there's appreciation for marriage. Now, it could just be your marriage, another person's marriage, or just the idea of marriage. There's some kind of appreciation or gratitude pertaining to a marriage. Doesn't even have to be yours. Could it just be the idea of marriage? There is something that you have been toggling with back and forth, something on the 3D, overworking yourself, maybe 2 different situations, of 2 worlds, trying to balance something out. Interesting. I heard The Kiss of Death. Is that a movie? I don't know if that is. Either way, I feel like you're receiving some kind of intuition or guidance. And I definitely feel like you have somebody coming in for you. There's something to let you know that there is a wish fulfillment and that it is like almost like a recharging of your batteries. Like this person, whoever this is that's coming in, is a breath of fresh air. Maybe it's that they allow you to appreciate the sanctity of marriage. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the marriage is. I don't know if it's your marriage or somebody else's marriage, but there's appreciation pertaining to a marriage. Maybe this is your husband coming in and you're like reconnecting, or there's some healing taking place. Take it how it resonates. I feel like I'm okay. I'm getting a song. A long time. I don't know if you've known this person a long time, if this has been coming for a long time. Either way. Woo, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I dig it. Somebody else got that. Don't remember who. Let's go ahead and move on to Les Pisces. Ooh, we got 6 likes and 6 people watching. I feel like that's such a low, like, woohoo! But 6s are good because it's the symbol of balance. So everything's very balanced. Oh, kiss of death. Now I'm going to have to look that up. Although Aquarius is only my Venus. I don't ever watch my Venus. I'm not concerned of love. Hello, shadows of you, shadows of me. I did it. I did it on the first time. I totally didn't butcher your name for once. I'm so proud of myself. I just have to slow down and like read it. It's only like 1 or 2 words I end up messing up on. But it's because I blaze on through it. You should have just in time for Pisces. Pisces. I feel like I should message Leanne. Like, the one time you don't show up, we actually get a good Capricorn reading. That wouldn't be very nice. Ooh, you're all about the Pisces. I feel like we've discussed that before. All right. Les Pisces, 9757. 9757. I feel like I always forget, and I'm sure everybody already knows, but I'm going to throw out there that we are currently in the Pisces North Node. So expect some amazingness to take place in your life if you're a Pisces or have that in your chart. Or if you're dealing with a Pisces, just know that they have amazing things going on, and you know, you could be guilty by association in a good way. All right, Pisces, week ahead, the 2nd through to the 8th. 2nd through to the 8th. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and or cross watch for somebody you're dealing with. What in the mother world? Okay, Pisces. Okay, this could be your energy or somebody you're dealing with. I'm going to say as if it's your energy, just because that's what I'm going to do. So, there is un momento. Oh, When did I miss that? That's so disgusting. Sorry, everybody, for that horrible comment. I just felt like it was going super good. I wasn't paying any attention. Thank you, Vicky, for letting me know. Okay, Pisces. Apologies. Upcoming week, the 2nd through to the 8th, your overall energy. We have number 46, the thinking man, and it's pertaining to concern number 33, which I will say is my birthday. I just thought I'd throw that out there, March 3rd. So the thinking man to me is, frankly, I feel it's highly spiritual, honestly, because he's got a crystal in his hand. And although it makes me think of like air energy, maybe even Aquarius, I mean, just the card itself feels very intuitive and like outside of the box and receiving guidance or downloads or spiritual ambiance. I don't think you're receiving spiritual ambiance, but maybe you are. And then it's pertaining to concern. So, which even in this card, with the rays of light coming in at him from the window, it again feels like some kind of intuition or guidance or spiritual awareness. Now, what I will say is we have the 10 of air. So whatever old, worn out way of thinking, obsessing, contemplating, belief system, that's all gone. Like you're moving out of that. And maybe that's the concern. Maybe you don't know what to believe. Maybe you're kind of in a limbo period. With the 3 of air, though, it feels like you're getting some kind of clarity or understanding pertaining to rejection being a protective application. Like you're getting clarity on a situation that is pulling you into or out of. It's like putting you in a new... I feel like there's something that you weren't necessarily paying attention to or open to or failing to realize. And it even could have been somebody stabbing you in the back. Third party doesn't have to be love. It could even be a friendship or for some of you, I don't feel like this is love. I feel like this is friendship or partnership or family or something. It feels like it cuts very deep. Like, not to say like a boyfriend or girlfriend or husband, wife, like that, not to say that wouldn't, but this feels very family oriented or best friend, like of your whole life. Like, it feels like it cuts deep, whatever this is. And I feel like you're intuitively, it's almost like out of the blue, you're getting these snippets, like replaying scenes in your head, and you're like, huh, that kind of sticks out, doesn't it? Or like you're almost starting to piece something together. And I feel like it's concerning because you got like out of nowhere, like some intuitive hit. And now you're almost not backtracking per se, but you're able to kind of like, it almost feels like you're able to like piece or map something to, like, I feel like, okay, I just saw Blue's Clues. Okay. Which I don't think, I mean, maybe you watched that show. I don't know, but I think it's more on like, I'm seeing that woman, Murder, She Wrote, whose name I can't think of, but it's like that. Like you're becoming a detective in essence, like in your own, that's the thinking part, right? With the messenger of air, you're receiving clarity, truth, downloads for sure. And your underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface that you may or may not be aware of. We have number 51, healer of the ages. I feel like you are probably the healer of the ages and you're embodying that energy. It's pertaining to number 20, house. I'm getting wicked chills right now. So I don't know if there's a home situation that you're being called to heal, or if you're doing healing from your home. But it feels very, how do I explain that? It feels very abundant. And I mean, yeah, I guess it could be financial, but I'm not feeling that. Like it feels, like almost giving life. Interesting. I'm going to move on. We have the 4 of Earth. I feel like you've been holding on to it feels like you've been holding on to movement or shifting or changing. The rite of passage, the 6 of air, is all about moving out of rough waters and or stormy times, which is going to be more about your mental and emotional. It feels like muck, like tar, almost like walking through the swamps. I feel like it's hope you'd been holding on to, or healing, or faith, or something. Because you're moving, it's like you've been holding on to moving out of, like this rite of passage, moving out of something that you were stuck or felt stuck or stagnant in. The 10 of air, of course. Some kind of a situation. And then into the Fool card. This feels like a very long trajectory that you've been on in this underlying energy. I feel like you healed your mind, healed the way there's something, and I don't like the word healed because you were never broken, if you will, but there's something that you have healed within you. I feel like you're the home. I feel like your temple. You are the temple, right? You are the home, the temple. As within, so without. I find that so interesting. There's something that you were holding on to for far a very long time. Could have been this situation. But you're moving away from it. You're done. You've let go. You've healed. And now you're on to a new cycle. Aries, Aquarius energy. I so bad want to be like, more cards. I definitely feel like you're moving into something, a more creative future, and also the healer of the ages. It just feels very temple energy to me. But for some of you, again, you could be healing out of your home. I just feel like there's this golden light. I guess it would be almost akin to this, but engulfing your whole body. Ooh, kind of like this, even though this is the 2nd chakra, but the idea of the golden light kind of embodying the whole body. Nice, Pisces. I don't know who the schmuck is that tried to cross a Pisces, but that was a bad idea. Anyway, the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Yes, energy is gaining momentum. You are gaining momentum. Okay, let me read. I gotta read. Oh, you're March 9th. Pisces man, not sure if I should talk with a Taurus woman. My life is crazy. Hearing I should be a healer of something like that. Yes, Ron, of course. And you're a Pisces. So, I mean, not to say all Pisces are, it depends on what else is in your chart, but follow your intuition, follow your guidance. And I also won't say that water and earth should be together, but I will say that I personally am with a Taurus, and although it can be difficult because you're talking about earth, which is totally opposite from water, it kind of balances out. Like I'm woohoo, and he is grounded and stable. And so it kind of like, it's good. I'm the visionary and, the creator and the like, oh my gosh, spiritual, everything, let's make everything happy and everything's rainbows and floofy. And he's like, and let's ground it into reality. Let's like, gives that kind of allows me to come back down to earth and create as opposed to just being up in my little fishy world, right? So, ooh, dreaming of her. Well, yeah, talk to her, of course. I will say that, and again, I don't like to put like, oh, every Taurus is this way or every Pisces is this way, because there is life circumstances and people make choices and whatever. But I will say that Tauruses by nature are incredibly loyal and faithful, although they will take for mother trucking ever to make up their mind on something. Forever. Like it takes forever. Like the Knight of Pentacles, no joke, slowest moving knight in the world, not just in the deck. Like they are, but they're very faithful and loyal. And like once they make up their mind, there is no changing it, more or less. It would take a lot to change it. So anyway. All right. I am going to get off of here. Let me remind you again that Monday at 4 o'clock, I will be doing the pick a card. The cards will be on the thumbnail, so you can kind of pick it from there. Because when I do lives, like if you come on midway, you're not going to know, what card is what, unless you start from the beginning, which is also an option. But join me. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4. And then I will have my mid-months coming out in the next week or so for the February mid-month, which will be exciting because that's throwing that whole Hallmark holiday Valentine's Day in there with it. So woo! Either way. And then I realized that I will actually be going live on my birthday, which isn't till March, but it will be a pick a card. And so I might do something different because it'll be my birthday. We'll see. And I might do it a smidgy earlier, depending on if I have big major plans. I probably don't have plans, but just in case. So we'll do something exciting for that. Either way, I will see you all on the next one. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Love on me a little bit. All right. See you next time.